The Atlanta Falcons may have just found their next starting nickel, and in this video I'm going to break down who exactly I'm talking about and how does his fit improve this roster going forward. Now, the Atlanta Falcons may have found a gem in Billy Bowman Jr., and he might just be your starting nickel corner. From making plays in 11-on-11 to drawing praise from the coaching staff, this rookie is making absolute noise. So, how real is the hype? Now, let's rewind for a second. Who exactly is Billy Bowman Jr.? Now, he's a 5'10", 195-pound defensive back from Oklahoma who started his career as a versatile defender. Over 3 seasons with the Sooners, he racked up 155 tackles, 13 pass deflections, 8 interceptions, and 2 forced fumbles. This guy has absolutely produced. Bowman in college lined up everywhere. Secondary, safety, corner, even slot. But where he really stood out was in those plays where he had that nickel alignment, close to the line, playing fast, reactive instinctively. He's a high IQ player with ball hawking instincts and he has that kind of quick twitch you really can't coach at all. Now, what is the fit and the vision for Billy Bowman? Now, when the Atlanta Falcons selected Billy Bowman in the 4th round of the 2025 draft, there was a lot of curiosity. Fans were saying, would he be a depth safety, a special teams guy, or would he push for real reps on defense? Now, according to defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich and assistant head coach Jerry Gray, Bowman's role was clear from day one. Let me repeat that. Bowman's role was clear from day one. He's a nickel. Gray straight up said, we're starting him out at the nickel spot because of his physicality, his change of direction, and his ability to read both run and pass quickly. He's also a 4-4, 4-3 kind of guy, depending on where you're measuring him. I also want to read you this tweet that says this, and this is by Atlanta Gridiron. Ulbrich confirms Billy Bowman will play nickel, not safety. They clearly see something. And there's several tweets that reaffirm this. Billy Bowman will be a nickel for the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's fast forward to minicamp where everyone's like, all right, what's going on with Billy Bowman? Like I said, we're fast forwarding to rookie minicamp and OTAs, and Bowman has shown up. He's been lining behind A.J. Terrell in corner drills, but more importantly, he's been repping as the nickel in 11-on-11s. He's already recorded a pass breakup, executed a beautiful slot blitz, and has been praised for his positioning and recovery speed. This dude is a blazer. His ability to read screens and short area throws has stood out to many media individuals watching, something that this defense relies heavily on, and Jeff Ulbrich's scheme will, like I said, rely heavy on in identifying post-snap adjustments, so to speak. He's not just athletic, he's assignment sound, and coaches have said his mental processing is ahead of schedule for a rookie. Now, that's high praise for Billy Bowman. He's fast, he's explosive, and he knows how to process plays quickly. That is the number one way to get on the field and play meaningful minutes. Chris on Falcons tweeted this: Billy Bowman's blitz rep out of the slot today was filthy. Kid plays like he's shot out of a cannon. And that's what a lot of the coaches and media members have said about Billy Bowman. He looks explosive. He is explosive. He's jacked up, and he makes plays. And so far, that's what we need at the nickel position going forward for the Atlanta Falcons. Now, of course, it's not just a walk in the park to the starting lineup. Bowman is in a legit battle with Clark Phillips III and D. Alford, 2 guys who have played and have real game experience. Phillips in particular had some bright moments in the mandatory minicamp and last season, and he brings solid coverage ability. Alford's a steady vet, but struggled a little bit. And that's where Bowman is making this interesting. He plays with a chip on his shoulder. He's physical at the catch point, not afraid to tackle in the run, and can cover shifty slot receivers because of his athletic ability. Billy Bowman can move and can move with the best of them. And that's what the Atlanta Hawks need, especially in the nickel slot position. Now, Falcoholic Kevin said this coaching staff is legit pushing Bowman toward that nickel role. It's his if he keeps this up. And this is coming from a person who's been watching these mandatory mini camp practices pretty much every day. Billy Bowman is making headway on the nickel slot, and I love to see it. Now, what makes Billy Bowman a perfect fit for Atlanta's new look defense under Raheem Morris and Jeff Ulrich? It's obvious his versatility. The defense is going to ask for a lot from their nickel. They're going to have to cover safe. They're going to have to cover tight ends, inside slot receivers. They might have to blitz. And the fact of the matter is that Bowman did all of this at Oklahoma, and he's already starting to flash in minicamp. He's quick enough to mirror receivers, strong enough to shed blocks, and smart enough to rotate when things shift post-snap. Billy Bowman may be the biggest steal of the draft at the 4th round, and no one is talking about it. So I ask this question to you all out there. Have the Falcons found their next starting nickel in Billy Bowman Jr.? Honestly, all signs point to yes. And I'm buying the hype. Now, I'm a little biased because I'm a Falcons fan, but I'm buying the hype. If Billy Bowman keeps this up through training camp and shows up in preseason, don't be surprised if he's starting week 1. I want to read you this tweet that says this. Dirty Bird by Dirty Bird Film. Billy Bowman has starter energy. The more I watch, the more I'm convinced. And I would agree with that. Billy Bowman making plays at this athletic nickel position will help the Atlanta Falcons tenfold. But I want to ask you this question. What do you think? Is Bowman the next breakout DB for Atlanta, or will Phillips or Alford hold the job? Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about Billy Bowman. And if you think he's going to start this season, put in the comments, week 1 starter. And if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.